Have you ever purchased a low SPF sunscreen in spite of having a fair complexion? That may just have been your subconscious telling you that you are wrong skin. As a US to UK transatlantic individual, I understand their struggle better than most, but today I was shocked. Rachel Dolezal, whatever, was outed as trans black. She had been mixed passing, but her parents outed her. Her own parents disrespected her identity. And do you have any idea what kind of transracial slurs she's faced? Off-white, chocolate-flavored mayonnaise, blonky, that is a black honky. This has sparked all sorts of arguments about what blackness is, but I think that's irrelevant. Trans black people are black. And so, blackness must expand to include whatever they are. And that includes white. Most trans black people cannot change the color of their skin. Just think about this. If they could change the color of their skin and look black, would you be criticizing them for saying they are black? If you attack people who say they are in the wrong skin, you are effectively being bigoted against them purely because such a medical procedure doesn't exist yet. Because if it did and they could pass black, you wouldn't know, would you? You wouldn't even be able to discriminate. What I find really interesting is people like Rachel and people like Godfrey Elfwick, who you see on the screen now, are primarily attacked by people who have cis black privilege, people who were born in the right skin. Almost like they do not consider trans black people to be black, almost as if they think people are invading. Do they think that transracial people are just pretending to be black to get into black spaces and then do nefarious things? Another thing that this causes us to address is the idea of lack of black representation on TV. As with many other minorities, wrong-skin people flock to the arts for refuge. What most people don't know is that over half of all the actors you would call white are actually black, but they are trans black, so they do not look black. To say that black people are not represented on TV is therefore trans racist. One claim I have seen made towards one Godfrey Elfwick is that his ancestors weren't slaves. Making this argument at all is actually misogynistic. You are saying transitions should be limited by the amount of suffering of the thing you are transitioning into. If you are saying that people should not be able to transition from white to black on these grounds, but you believe they should be able to transition from male to female, you are saying that female suffering is less than black suffering, and therefore you are misogynistic. And finally, some advice. If you need to get diagnosed as wrong skin because you know you are, even if the doctors don't realize it, I have some tips and tricks. Tell the doctor that the only time you feel like yourself is in the summer when you have a tan. Tell them that when you see a black celebrity like Beyonce, you just wish you could get inside of them. Don't just buy fake tan. Whiten your teeth as well. The contrast will make your skin seem darker. And yes, this may get you ridiculed, but just remind them, orange is the new black. But, as usual, that's just another one of my harmful opinions.